All right. So with me, Chantel, Babis, Lily, and Simi. Okay. So all of you. Uh, okay. Oh, hello Bradley. Hello Elisa. Hello Rosmadiano. Okay. All right. Hello Jinjet. So make sure you all put your name so that teacher can take you joining teacher class for this week. Okay. For Bradley. For today. Okay. Teacher will take one of it that you appeared. Okay. All right. So before that, I print screen for my evidence first. All right. So today, teacher going to uh, focus basically on reading. Okay. So before we proceed, I show you what is happening first. I think a lot of you are questioning me. What am I supposed to do for tomorrow? Okay. Let me show you. Okay, wait. I want to share my screen. I hope it is okay. Never mind. For the speaking, okay, for the speaking, this is what teacher want. You see now. Okay, for the speaking.
I think in certain times we're going to have air pollution such as haze that caused by pit fire, and it can give negative impact to other humans, such as it can trigger asthma.
Okay, so what teacher would like to show you is that wait, okay, just now you have saw, right? That is the recording, is the speaking assessment. Okay, for all you know, for 1, from 2, from 3, from 4, from 5, you have PDR, pentaksiran, no, not BDR, PBD, pentaksiran bilik darjah. So I have to key in your writing, your reading, your speaking, as well as your listening. Okay, for my form 5, I have started with listening. Afterwards, I want to try the listening with you. Okay, for speaking, that is what I wanted. Okay, I want this one is recorded, just recorded using handphone only. Nothing spectacular, nothing bombarding about that. He just looked at that and then he just speak. Okay, so for your class, I want it to be easier. So you will be doing the speaking. Remember, there are two pictures the teacher gave you. Okay, you can use that two pictures to speak, one of it only, or you don't want to do that one at all because it's not interesting. You want to have your own evidence on about the adventure, a true account of true event. Okay, remember the story we read yesterday about this boy at the hotel, and then he booked his sun lounger, and someone took the sun lounger. Later on, he scolded the boy for taking the sun lounger. So while he finished scolding, and he turned and he slipped and fell into the pool. So it's like a event. Okay, so you can do something like that. If you have no idea, okay, I don't know what to do, teacher. No idea, then you write based on the picture teacher have given you. Okay, all right. Okay, so I will wait. I have to remove this one because my sim has too many things inside. Okay, so I will remove that one. Now I will share my PowerPoint. Okay, I hope I can share my PowerPoint. Okay, never mind. I will remove everything that need to be removed first. Okay, all right. I will share my PowerPoint. Now, you see, it doesn't let me share. Okay, you're not looking at my PowerPoint, right? Are you? Wait, I see first. Okay, yes. I thought you are not looking. Okay, so if you look at the PowerPoint, this is the story that we did yesterday, and teacher have highlighted all the tenses. This is the one that I want you to take note when you write. Okay, and then if you have no idea what to do, okay, let me present first. Okay, if you have no idea what to do, you can follow these two pictures. Okay, these two pictures, and then the word here given to you. Okay, there are words here given to you, yeah. Okay, you can follow the words and you can write. Okay, if it's a real speaking task, you only speak about 1 minute plus. Okay, not very long. 1 minute plus you speak, finish. But because you are also teacher, I mean, I combine both because I don't want to do two time. You combine both. That's why I need your essay to be in 200 words to 250 words. Okay, since you have done that, after that you have finished writing, right? So in your speaking, right, it doesn't need to be word for word from your writing, you know. This means you have written down the topic
Madam. Madam.
from studio. Okay. So did you see what I said just now? From where you see? Where is the,
You are explaining about the essay things, and then you say you no need to read the word like in the essay, or that in the essay you don't need to write
okay,
the
okay.
content.
All right, right. All right.
Now.
So you have seen that one, right? Then you look at the flip grid. You look at the flip grid. Okay, hello Aiman. I'm glad to see you. All right. You look at the flip grid. Flip grid. You have the button to record. Once you click the button record, you just record. After you finish record, you can play around with the black background. They got effect there lah. You want to put whatever background, whatever frame. If you look at the one that Amza did just now, because they are not first time recording all this thing for me. I think Amza is the one, the faithful one that has been recording. Wherever I give all these tasks, he will record. That's why he's very well versed with all this thing. Actually, they are the one that do all this effect, and I realized that wow. So it's not just bare recording. Actually, they can just play around with the effect and put whatever you want. Okay. So it's quite interesting lah. So make your learning fun. Do whatever recording you want because I like it to be stored up so that you can see your progress. You know, or last time I speak like that, your very first one recording. Then as you grow to form 5 later, you look back, wow, I actually improved. So you can judge it for yourself, whether your language, your tenses, your pronunciation, everything is very important. So I need you to record. If you don't like the first recording, just delete and record again. Delete, record again until you are satisfied. Then you send to me. Understand? Okay, so don't worry about that. So just practice makes perfect. Okay, so this is the good thing about online. So make sure you send it. Teacher have set it on Saturday. If can, please do it earlier by tomorrow because I want to mark your work. I don't just mark your class, you know. I mark plenty other work. So make sure you put in so that I can grade you. Okay, I will grade you based on the CEFR grading. Okay, and I will tell you what they are looking at. Actually, just three things. For speaking, right, they only look at three things. One is your language, of course. Okay, language improve your grammar, and then your cohesion. After your cohesion, one thing is your communicative awareness. This means, do you look at me when you talk, or you are looking at the paper, keep on looking down, then I know you are reading, like that lah. So that is the communicative achievement. Okay, so try it out. All right, let's move on to our class today. Okay, teacher are not in a hurry today because we have more time today. So we are going to do reading. No, before that, let's do, wait, I better share my screen first. Okay, let's do the, let's do, I hope I won't get lost. If I get lost, I will have to kick some of you out of the studio, yeah? Because that means the line cannot support. Okay, I will call your name. Okay, to make sure that I'm there. Okay, Bevis. Okay, can you give the first answer?
Marvelous.
Okay, I've done this one, right? Okay, don't want this one already. This one. Okay, this is the one, the new one. That one yesterday I've done. That's mean instead of using very, you use this red color highlighted words. Okay? Instead of using very tired. So what you going to use? Instead of very bad, what words you should use? Or very cold. Okay? So you answer, let's say number one, you read, then after you tell me tiny actually is very one. Okay? Okay, let's have Bevis. Bevis, can you do number one?
Yes, madam. We stay at a tiny cottage in the woods. Small. Very small.
So you say very small. Okay, number two, let's have Sibyi.
I found the cruise down the river fascinating, very interesting.
Exactly. Number three, Lily.
Tina had forgotten to bring her glove and her hands were freezing. Very cold.
Very cold. Okay, Barry.
We were exhausted after walking to the top of the hill.
So, very
Tired.
Yes, very tired. Bevis, can you let Chantel in? Click Chantel. Okay, is Chantel in? Chantel. Yes, Bevis, is Chantel in? Or cannot?
No.
No, okay. Then never mind. Okay, number five, Bevis, your turn.
Try whether to win a holiday to Thailand. Very pleased.
Yes, very pleased. Okay, don't get confused. The please take a cup of water for me. Please switch on the light. That please without a D. That please don't have D. The one, please do this for me. Please do that for me. That one, no D. No D. I cannot see. Okay, no D. Okay. So when you have a D, it means very happy. I'm pleased with you. That means I sangat gembira, sangat puas hati. Okay, if without the D, is please take a cup of water for me or all this thing. Okay, all right. But this one is correct. Please. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you only. It's correct. With the D, it become an adjective. It means happy. Okay, now number six. Let's have Cindy.
We wanted to go swimming, but the weather was dreadful. Very bad.
Yeah, dreadful means very bad. So I hope that all of you know that don't use all the bad, tired, cold, small, please, interesting. Use this exact word. That's why in my marking later, if there's a word there, very, most probably the means like you should have substituted with a strong adjective instead of using the word very. Okay, go and look up in the internet. There's a lot of strong adjective given to you. Okay, all right. So For your writing later, teacher haven't moved on to the reading yet. For those in the stream yet, you hold your horses. Okay. Because teacher actually invited the Form 2, Form 3 to join as well. So if you are the Form 2 and Form 3, okay, you wait for a while. After this one, we will go to the reading. Okay. Think about a funny. Okay, this is what actually your approach. An eventful account of true event, right? This one should be the one. The 4 feelings that you have been learning. Okay, remember, because I want you to use the idiom. So if you want to use the idiom, therefore you need to have these 4 feeling. Either you are a fear, embarrassed, then another one I think annoyed, and another one I forgot. Okay, there are 4, right? Funny, hilarious. Okay, so these are the 4. Okay, so either you want to tell me something about something funny, some funny event, or embarrassing event, scary event, or annoying. Okay, whichever one, you use it as your writing approach. Okay, use the first person. It has to be I. We, if you and your family. Don't tell me about other people's story, Mr. Ramli or One City family. No, it has to be you because it's your personal account. Okay? We, if you're including your family. I, if you just want to concentrate on yourself. All right? Then make sure you use past tense. Okay, I have highlight a lot of time. And then to make things interesting, have a direct speech, question, exclamation mark. Don't have a lot, 1 or 2 sufficient. Okay, then if you want to make it even more interesting, of course you put words like suddenly, fortunately, to my surprise, on those words. And a variety of adjective. Just now we learned a lot, right? Like we say exhausted, we say tiny, dreadful, all those. Okay, then use idiom. I jumped out of my skin. My heart was in my mouth. Remember? Okay, you can review back yesterday's work if you did not join the class. Okay? Alright, I mind you can review back because teacher taught them a lot yesterday. Okay. Okay, now this is the ending. Okay, we are going to go to today's class. Alright, today we are going to focus on reading. Okay, let teacher X this one first. Okay, I'm going to share another screen. Stop sharing. Okay, I'm going to share another one, which is today's lesson. Okay, I do not know how many of you have seen this. Okay, all right, this one is in your textbook. Okay, I didn't teach out of that. Okay, wait, I want to use the, okay, never mind. You are seeing the screen, right? Bevis can see the screen. Lily can see. Berry. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Please respond to me because I'm very fearful. I'm not having my handphone with me. If I get lost, I won't know. Okay. What animal can you see? What animal is that? Any one of you know? Please type at the chat box if you know. What is this animal? What is that animal? Anyone in the chat box type at the chat. What animals is that? Baby's got or not? Simi, Lily, Perry, help teacher to see the chat box. In Chinese. What is that? In Chinese. I do not know in Chinese called what. What is it called in Chinese? Huh? What's that? Minata. Okay. Alright. Do you know it in English? Any one of you know it in English?
Lama.
Simi, you know?
Tahu.
Yeah. You call what? Llama, right? Did you say llama? Okay. This one. Okay. Different state, they call it different name. When I was in Australia and I saw this animal in the zoo, they call it llama. Okay? But it's spelled with double L. Okay? Spelled with double L, llama. Okay? But when I went to New Zealand, it called alpaca. Okay, the fur is super expensive. Okay, my friend, which is quite rich, she bought a coat. No, the warm, the sweater. One sweater, New Zealand dollar, 3,000. Okay, I was like staring at her. Okay, but she is really rich lah. Okay, 3,000, not 300, or 300 also. I think I consider it very expensive, but she bought that sweater for 3,000 New Zealand dollar. Okay, because it's made of the alpaca fur. Okay, I hope you're still there. Okay, I have people to read for me first. Lily, can you read?
Reading 3.1. Understand a variety of text by using a range of appropriate reading strategies to construct meanings. Reading 3.1.5. Recognize with little or no support the attitude or opinion of the writer in extant text on a wide range of familiar topics.
Okay, class. So it is same for form 1, form 2, form 3, form 4, form 5, all the way. Okay, this is applied. It's a variety of text using a range of reading strategy. Okay, I do not know whether you all know about reading strategy. Okay, the first one is called skim and scan. Then after, look for the gist and look for the detail. Okay, there are the different stage of reading skill. So this is reading strategies. Okay, so afterward we are going to do the reading strategies. And variety of text, I think I have shown you different type of text. Sometimes they give you email, sometimes they give you pamphlets like announcement. And then you're supposed to read and you're supposed to get the detail from there. So these are the different type of text. Not necessary like last time form 5, right? Last time form 5, only one type of text. Whole page, story. The story will take about 1.5 page. That's it. No more other text. But your time now, you can see they'll give you A, B, C, D. Then after that, you are supposed to read all the different. One is about bungee jumping. Then the other one is about I forgot. So there are different type of text given to you. That's it. Now is that type of trend. Okay. Then after that, the further one is with little and no support. This means no picture given to you, no support. Okay, all right. And then the attitude or opinion of the writer is extended text on a wide range of familiar topic. Wide range. CFR is a whole world. Right now you are learning Morocco. Okay, I have never been to Morocco. I cannot tell you much, but we can read about Morocco afterwards. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's have Barry. Can you read?
I arrived at Marrakech airport where I met my friend Emily, which had arrived the previous day. She's been to Morocco many times and I couldn't wait for her to show me around. Emily is French, which is cool because they speak Arabic. French and Berber in Morocco. As soon as I did dump my bags in the hotel room, we went out to grab a bite. We went to a souk, which is an open-air market by day, but at night it turns into a bustling open-air restaurant with lots of food and stalls. It was full of life and everything smelled delicious. I was enjoying the sights as we were walking through the crowd eating our kebabs, and I didn't notice a man yelling at me. He was a snack charmer, and I almost steps on his cobra because I wasn't looking where I was going.
Okay, so your task is you looking at this one, right? The task is if you look at it, you have A at the side, right? This is what you're supposed to do. After reading the first paragraph, there are 4 paragraphs given to you. After reading the first paragraph, you're supposed to decide, is it A, a natural delight, B, things to avoid. Maybe, right? Because he's talking about the cobra. And then a scary experience. Do you think this is a scary experience for her? And then D, first impression. Okay. E, a rough ride. Is it a rough ride? Ride means you are riding either on the, if you are on the wagon, I don't know, or you are at the chariots, or you are at the, how to say, the trishaw or whatever. There's a ride. Okay, but I don't think so for this one. Then living with the Bedouin. All right, it's going the people there are called Bedouin. We are called Malaysian. If you go Singapore, they're called Singaporean. This one, they're called Bedouinian. Okay, so yeah, so is it about that? Then gesture and handiwork. Okay, so quickly, there's no right and wrong lah. It's just your idea. If you finish reading this text, what are you going to give as the title for this paragraph? Okay, I want very quickly all of you type at your chat box. What do you think you would like to give this title? Okay, all right, these are all practices. Is one of the reading strategy. Okay, teacher is just teaching you reading strategy. This is the CFR way. All right, once you read, write something to summarize what you have read. Okay, did you put in A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Which one? Okay. How I ask Simi, what did they put in? Most of the students, what title they put in at the chat box?
B.
B. Okay, things to avoid. Okay.
B.
All right.
B.
So D, first impression. Okay. All right. So most of you put first impression. Okay. Good. All right. Teacher will summarize afterwards. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. We go on to the next one. Okay. Let's have Lily to read.
I had seen many people the previous night with henna tattoos on their hand. So I asked Amelia where I could get one. So it was back to the
Squat. I do not know the real pronunciation. Just squat.
Scott, where a little old lady turned my hand into a work of art. She explained that the tattoos would go away 2 weeks later. Afterwards, while walking around the city, I noticed how some people held taxis. They don't stick out their hand, but they point a finger or even 2 fingers. I asked Amelia why they did that, and she explained that it was a way to tell the taxi driver how many people need a lift. Later, we needed a taxi to get back to the hotel, so I gave it a try. We found a taxi pretty quickly, so I guess it worked fine.
Okay. Now, what title are you going to give for this paragraph? Can you type at the chat box? Okay. Okay, once you have answer, Barry, can you tell teacher what your friends have written and can tell me the name? Who is it? Gave what answer? And then Barry, can you click the response? You click, then it will go to teacher screen. No, teacher screen in a sense like they will see that it's in the YouTube later. With their name in it. Got who answered? Is it a natural delight?
Beavis, Simi, Bradley, Elisa, Zahang, and Rosma answered D. First impression.
D also, first impression. That one was for the first one or the second one. Second one, I think they haven't typed. I think that one all is the first one. Okay, let's look. Quickly type. Which one? Okay. Type your answer for this one. Is it a natural delight? Things to avoid. A scary experience. Okay, a rough ride. Living with the Bedouinian. Gesture and handiworks. Which one do you think will be the answer? Not D, D is for the first one. Just now you all mentioned D is for the first impression. Okay, any more answer from them? Yes? Very, any more answer
Madam,
from
my
them?
answer is C, madam. My answer is C.
Your answer is ski. See, a scary experience. Okay. So to you, the answer is C. Okay, how about the rest quickly? Are you there? Type. What title are you going to give to this? Come on. It's about what? There's keyword, right? There's keyword given, right? Okay, about how they hail the taxi. And then about the lady. Okay. Took her hand, is it? And but asked everywhere to get one, so it was back. Well, little old lady turned my hand into a word of art. So, what's the answer? Okay, Barry, no. Barry, any more answer from them? I
I
go not.
write G.
G, yes. Only you? How about the rest?
Yeah,
Bradley?
Many
the rest
people write
also.
G.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or many people write G? Can you name the people that have typed so that I know they're there? Because I have a few students actually enter. Got Zukairi still get or not? My Form 2 students. Form 2 and Form 3. Yes? Can just read their name that answer G.
Lily, Shane,
Mm.
Bradley,
Mm.
and Osman, Diana, and Barry,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay,
Elisa.
yeah. And Elisa, good. So the answer is actually G, huh? Gesture and handiwork. Gesture is like hail taxi, no? Hail taxi means to here we all want to stop the taxi. Normally when we see the taxi come, we will like that ask the taxi to stop, right? If the backpacker, they'll do like that. That's mean they wanted a free ride. They'll do like that. If you wanted to give them a free ride, you can stop, even though you're not a taxi. But taxi, normally we do like that to ask the taxi to stop. But at Morocco, if one person, you put like that. Two-person, you put like that. Three-person, you put like that. Is to show the taxi driver how many people need a lift. That's mean most probably in that taxi you will have other passenger beside you. Maybe inside there they already have one passenger. So on the way they see you, can still fit one more, so they let you go in. If you have three, they won't allow you to go in because it's already fully packed or something like that. Okay, that's how I understand this text lah. Okay, all right, and then talking about drawing the hand. Okay, I think the Indians will always draw their hands. I do not know what they use, and it will stay quite long. Okay, I do not know. I never asked. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now this one. Okay, let's have Bevis to read now. There are 4 texts.
Yes, madam. I was a bit nervous about our next outing, but as it turned out, I had the time of my life. We went on a 2-day, 4x4 excursion to Cherby. This is a place in the Sahara desert or desert.
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 Desert, and it took us most of the day to drive there, but it was definitely worth it. We watched the sun setting over the enormous sand dunes.
Dew.
Wait,
Sand dew.
dunes. Then the real show started as the stars came out and filled the entire sky. Living in a city, I had never seen so many stars. It was magical. I fell asleep that night, imagining how wonderful life as a Bedouin might be. Roaming the desert on camels and sleeping in tents under the stars.
Okay. So I think this is like giving you the clue. So now can you type which one you gonna choose for this? Okay. I think it's already kind of like giving you the clue already, right? D out already. First impression answered. Okay. Gesture and handiwork answered. Okay. So now you have to choose between A, B, C, E, and F. Okay, please type. Okay, please type, please type, please type. Okay, please type. What is the answer? So, what? Lily, can you tell teacher who typed what answer? Yes, Lily?
Mm,
No answer?
Davis, Chantel, Rosma, Jingjet, me, Sim-Yi, Bradley,
Hmm.
Elisa,
Hmm. Hmm.
Zihan, Lai A.
A natural delight. Okay. How about the rest? Is the Zukairi
Very
or
also.
Avril? My, ah,
Not C.
very. They are not there.
Yeah.
Okay, if they are there, I hope
Yes.
that they type their answer. Okay, because they are my Form 2 students. I'm scared that they are very shy. Okay, so Avril, Zukairil, Bentley, if you are there at the chat, make sure you type. And I do not know whether Awani and Ashima also join or not. Okay, they are my normal student that join my class. Okay, right. So the answer is, most of you say what? A, right? A, Lily, the answer is, no, yeah, Lily, the answer A, right?
Yes, yes.
Is it? Yes. Yeah, a natural delight. Correct. A natural delight. How come you all know all the answers so accurately? Okay, that's very good. Okay, all right, let's go on. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, last one. Let's have Sim Yi to read. Yeah, Sim Yi.
A few days later, my dream came true and I got the chance to go camel riding, but it didn't really live up to my expectations. Getting on a camel isn't exactly a piece of cake, but after a bit of a struggle, I managed to get up there. I called my camel Goofy because he had huge teeth. We rode off, but after a while I felt dizzy and I asked the guide, Moha, if we could stop. Moha told me not to worry as I get used to it. He, he also said that camels are known as sheep of the desert. Then it crossed my mind that I was feeling seasick in the middle of the desert.
Okay, all right. So, what title are you going to give for this part? The fourth paragraph. Okay, all right. I will have Simi to tell me. All right, I have asked Barry. All right, Lily. Okay, now Simi. Simi, can you tell me what did the student type at the chat box?
Haven't yet. They haven't typed yet.
Haven't yet. D already out. G already out. A already out. Okay, so I think this is pretty obvious. Okay, what is the title should be? Got no answer already?
Yes.
Okay, what? You give me the name and then tell me what they type.
Bibis, Elisa, Rosma, me, Shane, Lily, Bradley,
Mm-hmm.
Jingjet,
Mm-hmm.
Chantel, and
Mm-hmm.
Barry say E.
Yeah.
Aiman
Okay,
as
so
well.
I thought Aiman was with us. Aiman
Aiman
must type
say
I
E
thought.
also.
Oh, Aiman said E also. Shafiq is not
Yeah.
here with us. Shafiq and Hafiza. No. Okay, if they are there, let me know. Shafiq and Hafiza is with us. Okay. All right, so let's move on. So basically, actually, right, this is the first step. When you read the text, whatever, when you're doing your CFR exam later, I mean for Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, all the way, this is, you read the text, one paragraph, say something, about 3 words. What do you want to conclude about that one? Oh, it's about a rough ride. Okay, just write rough ride at the side. Then number two, what do you think? As you read, don't read in details. They never expect you to like read slowly word by word because you don't have enough time. Seriously. Okay, you don't have enough time to do that. You must like read as fast as possible and then make a summary. Read as fast as possible, read a summary. Because you have to answer question later. Okay, but the question right now is not like that. The question is objective, A, B, C, which is very closely linked. But yours, they didn't give you A, B, C. Okay, so this time around, they just want to test you and to let you know how to how to classify, right, every paragraph. And by then now, you know, right, when you write your essay, first of all, you must think of the theme in your head already. Okay, this paragraph, I'm going to talk about rough right. The next paragraph, I'm going to talk about hands gesture. The next paragraph, I'm going to talk about what first impression. The next paragraph, I'm going to talk about what my best adventure. You have to have that theme in your mind already, and then you write every paragraph. That's how you're supposed to do your paragraphing. Okay, all right. Teacher want to let you know how your step of writing. Okay, now let's go to the reading. Okay, reading. Okay, quickly look at the question. Is exactly the same as your textbook. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to assign. Okay, I will escape for a while. I want to type. All right, I'm going to assign as usual. I will assign there, right? I want you all to type your answer. Okay, let's have question 1. Okay, it's the same as
Madam.
I just had I
A. Question 3, Rosma, Diana. A. Yeah, I'm lacking. I know. I do not know. Never mind. Just okay. Question 4. Let's have Zihang. Okay, you all can just type the keyword. Okay, just type the keyword. No need to answer in full. No need, no need. Just give me the keyword, the direct answer can already. Because if in your reading CFR, right, it's a objective question. It's a one A B C. Certain part they have A B C D. Okay, this is objective. For your reading paper, the whole full paper is objective. Okay, Jinjet. So that's why teacher not very concerned of your full sentence. Okay, question 6. Okay, question 6. Okay, do you have the question with you in your textbook? Question 6. Let's have, I have called Jinjet, Zihang, Rosma, Diana, Elisa, 4 of you, plus 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Oh, Chantel. Okay, Chantel. Okay, then question 7. Question 7. Bradley, you want to cross? Where is the question? The question is in page 75. Okay, can you see at the screen now? Just share. Okay, question your one, Elisa, your question what? Okay, never mind. But Bradley, you want to try, Bradley? You want to try, Bradley? Okay, just try, okay, Bradley? Just try. If you understand, you can just start. Okay, if you don't know, just write there, don't know, yeah? Okay. Okay, Elisa, Bradley, Aiman is here. Okay, Dixon. Dixon, are you there? Okay, Dixon, why didn't you answer anything? Okay, I saw Dixon. Dixon is my, Ashima. Ashima is here. Okay, let's have Ashima and Dixon. Ashima and Dixon, can you tell me, Ashima, question 8. Just try, Bradley. It's okay. What impression impressed Amanda the most on their trip? What? Give me an object. What? What impressed her the most? Okay. What impression Amanda the most on their trip to the desert? Okay, what is it? Okay, you try and see. If you really don't know, never mind. Okay, Ashima or Dixon. Okay, I want you all to type. I hope you are still there. Ashima and Dixon. Okay, if not, it will be stand by. Question 7, Simi stand by. Simi and Bravisa. Question 8, Barry and Lily stand by. Because this one is my Form 2 and Form 3 students. Hey, why you all writing? This Barry's. Alright, yeah, Bevis, you have more control. You can of course change the what. Okay? Can? Okay, I want to put myself in the middle. Okay? Yeah? Can? Okay, I will open up lah. Don't need to see yourself. Okay. I let you see the whole thing. Cannot? Bigger, right? Alright. Okay, can type your answer? 2 days. Ginget say 2 days. Good. Ginget already answered. Okay? Yes? Some more? Alright, the rest of you, please type at the chat box. Okay? Ashima, Dixon. Okay, make sure you are still with me. I would like to hope to list. And Aiman. Okay. Come on. Type your answer before I reveal. Okay, right. Zihang. It is because she almost stepped on his cobra. Okay. Alright. Soak. Okay. Zihang say soak. Alright. Okay. Correct. I just want keyword only. I just wanted keyword. Okay, come on. Alright, okay, day, 2 days. Why Ginget and Chantel answer the same question? Let me check. Chantel is answering question. Ginget is number 5. Chantel is number 6. How many fingers did Amanda hold up to hail a taxi? How long did it take to get to the Gerby? Right? Okay. 2 days, Ginget. Ginget, your question is, how many fingers did Amanda hold up to hail a taxi? Should be 2 fingers, right? Why you write that 2 days? Alright, yeah, 2 fingers, correct. You are question 5, alright. Okay, so Chantel answered. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, 7 and 8, let's have students to answer. Okay, let's have who? One of them is out. Where is Simi? Oh, Simi is here. Okay, Simi, you want to answer? Answer number 7. Yeah, Simi, answer number 7.
I let Bibis to answer lah. I let Bibis to.
Yes, there is answer. Come on. You answer quickly. Come on. I want the big,
My answer
big screen.
is
Yes. Yes, what's your answer, babies?
my answer is the night view in the desert because they got a lot of stars and it and the what? Who? The what? Amanda was
What? Good
amazed
doing.
by the night view.
Okay, correct. Okay, next have the next one. Lily or Barry? Barry lah. Barry, can you on your camera? And then can you answer number 8, Barry? Why did Amanda want to get off her camel? Yes, Barry? Hey, come on, Barry. Where is question 1 and 2 ah? Yeah, question 1 and 2 haven't, right? Okay, question 1 is supposed to be Aiman. See me, Barry lost already. Then Lily lah. Lily, can you answer? I do not know where is Barry.
I don't I don't have answer.
Just
He
answer already.
feel dizzy.
Why did
He
Amanda
feel
want to
dizzy
get off her camera? Because you can on the camera,
because
cannot on the camera.
it's my answer. Not
Ah. Oh, it is your
uh,
answer. Okay, you answer lah.
uh,
Because
because because he feel dizzy.
okay, that's right. Because she felt dizzy. Okay, so teacher going to reveal all the answers. Too bad that I think maybe they have problem. Aiman and Alisa didn't answer first and second question. Okay, I'm going to show you what's the answer. All right. Can you see? Can, right? Yeah, I think you can see. All right, I'm going to make it bigger so that you can see. I think so. It's like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, make it smaller. Okay. So, first one, first and second is not being answered, right? First one was, why was Amelia a useful person to visit Morocco with? Because she had been to Morocco many times and she spoke French. And then, of course, she spoke more language than that, right? Okay, and then the number 2, what did Amanda eat on her first night in Marrakesh? She ate kebab. I think kebab, Malaysia, we have kebab. Okay, I do not know how many of you have tried kebab. Malaysia does have kebab. Okay, and then of course the one correct, step on the cobra. All right, I think the answer given by Rosma Diana, correct. And then went to the Scott. This one is given by Zihang. This one is given by Jinjet. Yes, 2 fingers. And this one, Chantal. Chantal gave 2 days. Actually, the answer is it took them most of the day. It didn't really specify 2 days. It took them most of the day. Okay, then the rest of it, correct? Okay, Babies did say about stars in the sky. He mentioned mostly like the night view. And then Simi gave the word dizzy. So the keywords all there. So far, so good. Okay? All right, Okay, let me escape first. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, no. Wait. Okay, shouldn't have show you all the answer. Okay, now this one. Okay, for this part of reading, they are actually wanted to highlight certain vocabulary that you should grasp today. You should know today after the lesson end. Okay, these are the 8 vocabulary that you must know. Okay, so for the first one, okay, can I have Bevis to read?
Yes.
Mm.
Find words or phrases in the text and match them with the definition below. Put something somewhere quickly and carelessly. Paragraph
Ah.
1. Get a small meal. Paragraph
Mm.
1.
Mm.
Excursion. Paragraph
Mm.
3. Chill.
Uh-huh.
Paragraph 3. Wander or travel around an area. Paragraph 3. Not being as good as one hoped. Paragraph 4. Very easy. Paragraph 4. And realize. Paragraph 4.
Okay, so the paragraph is given to you. CFR also do that. They will just specify to you. They will clearly tell you paragraph 1, paragraph 2. They will just tell you because they are more like trying to help students to understand. Yeah, they're doing testing, yes, but then at the same time, they would like the students not to look everywhere. If there are 4 paragraph, imagine that one word, and then you are looking everywhere. For last time SPM, no, they didn't specify. This is in paragraph 3, paragraph 5. No, especially this type of words. They expect you to find it. I think when you do your PT3 also, it doesn't really tell you where is the word, which paragraph. But CFR, yes, they will tell you in your reading test. Okay, so this one teacher will tell you also. Yeah, shucks. Why I give you all the answer? Shucks. Okay, must stop sharing for. Okay, I gave you all the answer already. Okay, it's in your textbook. Okay, I will let you. I will tell you who is answering first. I thought that I sent the answer. Oh, Elisa is still with us. Okay, wait. I specify it's in your textbook, page 75. Class. So I just tell you first. Question 1. I want. Hopefully, Aiman is still around. Never mind. I ask Elisa lah to answer number 1. Okay. Okay, there are 8. Okay, then question 2, let's have Jinjet. All right. Then question 3, Chantel. Okay, question 4. Question 4, let's have Rosma Diana. Okay, I think my 3 students are gone. All right, question 5. Okay. Then after that, bury all around it, right? Okay, question 5 already, right? Okay, question 6. Question 6 will be Barry. Question 7, I want Lily. Question 8, Bevis. Okay? Alright, Bevis, Simi and Bevis lah. Simi and Bevis will back up. Okay. Alright. Okay, Zihang I've given. And wow, you put A. Wait. I show you the screen first. I share screen first. Okay, I share first. But I have to make sure my screen are not cancelled. Always I stop sharing, then it will appear all the answer. That's bad. Okay, wait, I share the screen first. Okay. Okay, this is the one. I think Zihang is number 5, I think. Okay, first one Elisa, second one Jinjet, third one Chantel, fourth Rosma Diana, 5 Zihang. Yeah. Then 6 I gave to, not sure Lily or Barry. 6, 7. Then number 8 I gave to Barry's. Okay, can you all type your answer at the chat box? Okay, it's same as your textbook. Can open your textbook, page 75. Okay. Alright, if Bradley, Ashima, and Dixon, if you are there, you just see what all these senior students doing. Okay, as they do the word. Okay, I have to escape. I'm very worried that. Okay, very good. Lily actually put the answer already. Okay, how about the rest? This is the not the question because I cannot show. Once I show is the answer. I cannot show. Okay, I will show afterwards. Because once if I show, it will be the answer. So Zihang can? Oh, Zihang is question 5. Okay, question 5. Wander or travel around an area. What is the word? Okay, Lily have given the answer. How about the rest? Okay, teacher cannot show. Once I show, I cannot look at the chat box. Yes?
Tiba.
Always like that.
Okay, Elisa gave the first answer. Okay, Barry said didn't really live up to expectation. Good. Okay, yeah. Go on, the rest of it. Crossed my mind. Okay, Bevis. Okay. Yes, Chantel. Rosmadiana. You need to look at the question, is it? You need to look at the question. If look at the question, I cannot see here. Then if I go on already, I do not know. Alright. No answer for number 1. That's very sad. Okay, I need to finish it because I want to do a listening test with you. Okay, alright, I will let you see the answer. And then I will do a listening test with all of you. Okay, because our class end at 1 o'clock, right? Where is my screen? Share screen. Alright. Okay, so this is the answer. The first one, answer dump. I think I saw Elisa put the name, the answer dump. Get a small meal, grab a bite. This one is supposed to be answered by Ginget, I think. Excursion is Chantel, means outing. Alright, then entire, whole, entire. Okay, then wander around is called roam, R-O-A-M, roaming around. This is also a name. Like if you wander or travel around an area, roaming around. Okay, if you go to the Pasar Malam, roaming around. Okay, not live up to one's expectation. This one Barry answered. A piece of cake, Lily answered. Cross one's mind, yes, Barry's answered. So this is the answer. Later on, teacher will put this in the Google Classroom. I need you to know all this vocabulary. That's why this is being taught to you. And the last one, before I finish, I actually wanted you all to do a poster. Make a poster about a trip you enjoyed very much. Make notes and stick pictures from your trip. Then present your poster to the class. Okay, this one what I like to do, you can use the Canva application. Okay, I think if my son who are standard 4, the teacher asked him to use a Canva application to do, I think all of you can do it. Canva, Canva. It's a very friendly user. You can put animation. I just want one piece. You don't need, it's a poster. Poster means one piece. Okay, poster, and that is not landscape. It's normally portrait. Portrait layout. Then you just put your picture there, put the my trip to Langkawi or my trip to Kuching. Then you put if you go overseas, why not? Because I am interested to know. No, I know Bevis visited a lot of places. Okay, maybe Simyi, Lily, and Barry as well. So I'm interested. I do not know where Elisa, Rosma, Diana, Ginjet, Zihang, where have you been? Okay, Chantel. Okay, it's good to let me know. One poster, you put your little picture there and then give me the title. That's it. Okay? If you want the notes also must be very short. Eat kebab or like that. Hail taxi. Like that, okay? Not supposed to write in full sentence. Okay, I just want to see your poster. I hope that you can give it to me. That. Okay, Okay, now I'm going to give you the next task. I'm going to stop sharing screen. Okay, we are going to do, okay, Zihang say excursion, most of, okay? Good. All right, you all try, Okay, good job. Okay, right now we are going to do listening, I may not be able to finish all the parts. There are 4 parts, but I want to let you see how you're supposed to do it. When you're doing the listening, please write down your answer A, B, C. Only A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. What answer you want? Okay, A, B, C. I'll try now. Okay, just in case if the exam appeared like that, at least you know what to do. Okay, I'm going to on it now. Wait for me. I go and search for it first. It's in my close up. Wait. Let me look for my. I did it with my phone 5. Okay, so I think it's good to do with you as well. I hope it appeared.
2 minutes at the end of the test to check all
Listen.
your answers.
Get ready your pen. Okay.
Part 1.
Hey, get ready your pen and pencil. Okay, I'm going to make it full screen, but because this is my handphone. Okay. Okay, get ready your pencil. You just write number 1. There are 25 questions. Every question 1 mark. Okay.
For each question, choose the correct answer. One.
What will the boy bring for the barbecue?
Hi, it's Jack. Just phoning to see if I should bring anything for the barbecue. Mum's got some chicken she says we can have.
Chicken's everyone's favourite, so we've got loads, thanks.
I could bring some burgers.
Well, Anna's made about 20.
Oh, that'll be plenty.
How about some sausages?
Hold on, I'll just look in the fridge. There aren't any left.
Well, don't worry. We've probably got enough here.
I could pick some up on my way over. It's no trouble.
Well, if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem.
Now listen again.
Hi, it's Jack. Just phoning to see if I should bring anything for the barbecue. Mum's got some chicken she says we can have.
Chicken's everyone's favourite, so we've got loads, thanks.
I could bring some burgers.
Well, Anna's made about 20.
Oh, that'll be plenty.
How about some sausages?
Hold on, I'll just look in the fridge. There aren't any left.
Well, don't worry. We've probably got enough here.
I could pick some up on my way over. It's no trouble.
Well, if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem.
Two.
Which part of the boy's body hurts now?
How are you?
I was walking on the ice last week and I wasn't really concentrating because I had a terrible headache. Anyway, I slipped and fell and I landed on my shoulder. At the time when I fell, my shoulder really hurt, but that pain soon wore off. I think maybe I damaged something a bit more serious in my ankle though. I'm going to get my ankle checked at the doctor's because the pain still hasn't gone.
Now listen again. How are you?
I was walking on the ice last week and I wasn't really concentrating because I had a terrible headache. Anyway, I slipped and fell and I landed on my shoulder. At the time when I fell, my shoulder really hurt, but that pain soon wore off. I think maybe I damaged something a bit more serious in my ankle though. I'm going to get my ankle checked at the doctor's because the pain still hasn't gone.
Three.
What will the visitors see last?
Now everyone, follow me into the museum.
This room is where the ancient jewellery is displayed. Some fantastic pieces here. And next door are paintings of rock stars by the artist Ben Soper. We'll visit that at the end of the tour for the talk I'm going to give you about them. But before that, I'll take you into the garden where you can have a look at the old racing car we've got there. It was generously given to us by a famous racing team when the museum was built. Now listen again. Now everyone, follow me into the museum. This room is where the ancient jewellery is displayed. Some fantastic pieces here. And next door are paintings of rock stars by the artist Ben Soper. We'll visit that at the end of the tour for the talk I'm going to give you about them. But before that, I'll take you into the garden where you can have a look at the old racing car we've got there. It was generously given to us by a famous racing team when the museum was built. Four.
Where did the police catch the zebra? And finally, we have a story about a zebra which escaped from the local zoo this morning. Surprised motorists saw the animal walking down the side of the road during rush hour and reported it to the police, who followed it as it walked right through a shopping centre and on down to the river. They succeeded in catching it when it stopped to eat some grass. The zebra is now back in the zoo and doesn't seem at all worried by its trip into town and the busy traffic it saw.
Now listen again.
And finally, we have a story about a zebra which escaped from the local zoo this morning. Surprised motorists saw the animal walking down the side of the road during rush hour and reported it to the police, who followed it as it walked right through a shopping centre and on down to the river. They succeeded in catching it when it stopped to eat some grass. The zebra is now back in the zoo and doesn't seem at all worried by its trip into town and the busy traffic it saw.
Recording from my story.
No line.
Huh? Line, yeah.
5.
Stop one.
What did the girl do yesterday?
Did you have a good weekend? Yes, I went out with a couple of friends yesterday.
Oh, where did you go?
Well, they wanted either to see a movie or to go swimming. I said I'd rather go to the Science Museum, but they weren't so keen on the idea. Anyway, we tried to get into the pool, but there was a big swimming competition going on there, and by that time the film had already started. So I got what I wanted in the end, and it was fun actually. Now listen again.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I went out with a couple of friends yesterday.
Oh, where did you go?
Well, they wanted either to see a movie or to go swimming. I said I'd rather go to the Science Museum, but they weren't so keen on the idea. Anyway, we tried to get into the pool, but there was a big swimming competition going on there, and by that time the film had already started. So I got what I wanted in the end, and it was fun actually. Six.
Which computer game does the girl like most?
Okay, here are this week's new computer games. Dance Moves teaches you how to dance. There's a great range of moves and a great choice of classic hits from the last 5 years. The only problem is knowing when to quit. Pet Project has a choice of baby zoo animals to care for. Although they're super cute, you'll quickly feel as though you've seen it all before. The last game is Cooking Star. It seems a nice choice for anyone who's passionate about food, but imaginary food has a limited attraction. Now listen again. Okay, here are this week's new computer games. Dance Moves teaches you how to dance. There's a great range of moves and a great choice of classic hits from the last 5 years. The only problem is knowing when to quit. Pet Project has a choice of baby zoo animals to care for. Although they're super cute, you'll quickly feel as though you've seen it all before. The last game is Cooking Star. It seems a nice choice for anyone who's passionate about food, but imaginary food has a limited attraction. 7.
Which sport did the boy do for the first time on holiday?
Hi, Pat. How was the holiday at the water sports centre? Did you do lots of sailing?
I did, yeah. I'm pleased I did a course last year. It go straight out on the water. And I was able to try windsurfing too. It's actually quite easy if you've already sailed. I just had to learn how to keep my balance.
Did you do any other sports?
Yeah, water skiing. My little brother was old enough to do it too this time, so he was really happy about that.
Great.
Okay, teacher going to give you the next one. Okay. Wait for me to share the next one.
You will hear two friends talking about a campsite they have been to.
So, how did you like the campsite?
Brilliant. Thanks for telling my dad about it. It's got everything. Shops, swimming pool, games room, and a beautiful beach 5 minutes away.
I knew you'd love that. The pool's good enough for me. I had the best time ever. So much to do.
When we first got there, I felt a bit lost. But then I started hanging out with loads of other teenagers.
That's why I'd go back any day. In other camps, you don't get that sort of crowd. I remember one where it was mostly families with little kids.
I know what you mean. Now listen again.
So, how did you like the campsite?
Brilliant. Thanks for telling my dad about it. It's got everything. Shops, swimming pool, games room, and a beautiful beach 5 minutes away.
I knew you'd love that. The pool's good enough for me. I had the best time ever. So much to do.
When we first got there, I felt a bit lost. But then I started hanging out with loads of other teenagers.
That's why I'd go back any day. In other camps, you don't get that sort of crowd. I remember one where it was mostly families with little kids.
I know what you mean. Nine.
You will hear two friends talking about homework.
I've got a friend who wants us to do homework together. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Well, I've tried it and it works for me, depending on the subject. But if it's something you really need to concentrate on, then you're better off on your own.
I suppose it would make it less boring, having a few laughs and some jokes here and there.
That's exactly it. And you can do it in half the time it takes you on your own, because you're helping each other. Now listen again.
I've got a friend who wants us to do homework together. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Well, I've tried it and it works for me, depending on the subject. But if it's something you really need to concentrate on, then you're better off on your own.
I suppose it would make it less boring, having a few laughs and some jokes here and there.
That's exactly it. And you can do it in half the time it takes you on your own, because you're helping each other. 10.
You will hear a boy telling his friend about a rock climbing trip.
So, how did your rock climbing trip go?
It was harder than I expected. It's all very well climbing on an indoor climbing wall. I've always been pretty pleased with the way I've climbed there, but out on real rocks in the hills, it's a lot scarier. You need to have someone with you who's got a lot of experience, who can tell you what to do or give advice.
I can imagine.
I'm looking forward to having another try, though. But next time, I'll tell whoever I'm with that I need support.
Now listen again. 6. So, how did your rock climbing trip go?
It was harder than I expected. It's all very well climbing on an indoor climbing wall. I've always been pretty pleased with the way I've climbed there, but out on real rocks in the hills, it's a lot scarier. You need to have someone with you who's got a lot of experience, who can tell you what to do or give advice.
I can imagine.
I'm looking forward to having another try, though. But next time, I'll tell whoever I'm with that I need support.
"11.
You will hear two friends talking about learning to play the guitar.
Wow, it's so hard to get any better at the guitar. It feels like I'm not making any progress.
Well, you seem to spend a lot of time practicing. I don't see how you could do much more. Don't you think it's better to focus on one type of music rather than on lots of different types?
I don't know. Maybe it's good to go for lots of different ones.
Well, anyway, you ought to pay attention to the really top players. They've been along the same path that you're on. Just notice how they do things.
I think I do that already, really.
Now listen again.
Wow, it's so hard to get any better at the guitar. It feels like I'm not making any progress.
Well, you seem to spend a lot of time practicing. I don't see how you could do much more. Don't you think it's better to focus on one type of music rather than on lots of different types?
I don't know. Maybe it's good to go for lots of different ones.
Well, anyway, you ought to pay attention to the really top players. They've been along the same path that you're on. Just notice how they do things.
I think I do that already, really.
"12.
You will hear two friends talking about a book they've read.
I've just finished reading that book. It's brilliant. So much happens. It's exciting all the way through.
Yeah, though it does get slower in the middle when the hero Alan is trying to decide whether to tell his mum about the baby lion he found. Alan's personality seems really true to life, and so does his mum's, like the way she reacts when he tells her all about it.
I know what you mean. It reminds me of my mum and me. I never thought she'd let him keep the lion, though. That was a nice surprise.
I kind of thought that might happen, actually. Now listen again.
I've just finished reading that book. It's brilliant. So much happens. It's exciting all the way through.
Yeah, though it does get slower in the middle when the hero Alan is trying to decide whether to tell his mum about the baby lion he found. Alan's personality seems really true to life, and so does his mum's, like the way she reacts when he tells her all about it.
I know what you mean. It reminds me of my mum and me. I never thought she'd let him keep the lion, though. That was a nice surprise.
I kind of thought that might happen, actually. "13.
You will hear two friends talking about a concert they've been to.
What a great concert! I listened to that band a lot, but I'd never seen them live before.
Me neither. But why didn't they play their greatest hits, especially if you think what we paid to get in?
I liked what they did, though. As for the price, it was definitely more than I'd normally be willing to pay.
And the organisers didn't do a very good job. It was awful waiting so long for the main act to start.
Don't blame the organisers. It's simply that the band hadn't arrived. There was nothing they could do about that.
Now listen again.
What a great concert! I listened to that band a lot, but I'd never seen them live before.
Me neither. But why didn't they play their greatest hits, especially if you think what we paid to get in?
I liked what they did, though. As for the price, it was definitely more than I'd normally be willing to pay.
And the organisers didn't do a very good job. It was awful waiting so long for the main act to start.
Don't blame the organisers. It's simply that the band hadn't arrived. There was nothing they could do about that.
All right. Okay, okay, I'll put everybody out first. Okay, so that's the end. Teacher will let you have the next track. I want to practice with you lah actually because I know some of the track I heard from Bevis and Simi, they were typing to me and told me that it is blur. Okay, never mind. Because what teacher wanted is that you need to listen during the exam. That's what's going to happen. And I do not know what's going to happen to your batch, whether it will be like that or not. Okay, where you will have to do and then do on the same time like that. So I need to train you all first. So you have done it. If can, I want all of you to screenshot to send it to me personally. You just screenshot. I'm not going to mark it at the moment. You just screenshot all your answer first. If you need to read to listen to it again, I think you can just look through the video, go back a little bit because it's about 20 minutes only. All right, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You just go through and listen to it again to because it is blur or whatever. Then after that, you screenshot, send to me. Okay. Later on, we are going to do the next two. After we have finished the next two part, because right now I think until 13 only. All right, there are another two more parts. After you finish everything, I will send you the answer sheets, and you put it inside there. Okay, make sure you snapshot your answer, send to me. Even if you have lost your paper, never mind. The answer is still there. Okay, you screenshot and send to me. All of you. All of you. Okay. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you for being with teacher. Okay. Bye bye. All right. Teacher will end the broadcast already. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Bye. Okay. I need to look for my data.